Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to your weekly astrology. I will be on camera next week, I promise you. I've just been really overwhelmed with what's been going on in the world, and just take a minute if you can, just to spread some love. Feel your energy of love circling the world and bringing us all together in these very, very tempestuous times. This week, we have a new moon in Capricorn. There is a new beginning, a new start for all of us when it comes to our perception of what is real, what is solid, and where we're going and which mountain we're going to climb. Here's your weekly astrology. Hey, fabulous Leo, you are plotting, planning, and changing things this week. There is an energy within you that is sensing that there's going to be big shifts when it comes to your intimate relationships, business partnerships, and friendships. You want equality, you want excitement, you want to feel a union of spirit with the people that you hang out with. And perhaps there's a little bit of letting go, a little bit of changing, a little bit of shifting things for you to find that space. What you're feeling now is not as exciting as what you're going to feel from March onwards, but there is potent potential this week. And also meeting people one-to-one online, presumably not face-to-face, that shift the way that you see things, and hopefully they bring some equality to your relationships, a helping hand if you like. You're very independent as a Leo. You're not often, if you're a typical Leo, if you've got strong Leo in your chart, you're not typically allow yourself to be vulnerable or show that soft underbelly that I know you've got. You're like, no, I'm going to prowl around and I can do everything on my own. But this week, it's all about you opening up to other people to help and support you in relationships that are equal. That is the key word for you. You know, if you're, I wouldn't be surprised if there's a lot of relationships in your life where you're the giver and you're the one that helps other people and you're the one that fiercely protects other people. But right now, your soul is calling out for friends, lovers, and business relationships where it's more 50-50, where you can help each other, where you, if one's down, the other one is supportive, and vice versa. And that energy is likely to come into your life a lot more in 2021. So hang in there. But obviously you have to go through the process of looking at your life and understanding each of the relationships you have and what they mean to you and how healthy they are for you. So with Mercury conjunct Jupiter on the 11th, it's very exciting. There should be a really exciting conversation or opportunity that brings balance into your life and brings more beauty into your life, which is of course much needed in these tricky times. Okay, Mercury is square Uranus. You might be struggling or in conversations that you're not really getting the answers you need when it comes to your career. And again, balance in your relationship to your career and the people around you. But obviously, with COVID going on and this, that and the other, no matter what job you've got, there's likely to be a bit of struggle there. But what Mercury is giving you is the gift to know now is the time to compromise and find equality always round. Particularly if you're a boss, for instance, or you're self-employed, it's very important that you find a team at the moment. The new moon is in your health and well-being zone, also your position of changing tiny details. I'm sure you've heard me banging on about this a lot, but when we change the tiniest thing, we can have massive results. So think about what tiny thing you can change with this new moon energy. The answer should come to you. And I really recommend a book called Atomic Habits, actually, which is brilliant. And I've listened to it more than once, which is unusual for me, which talks about the power of how small things can change and bring about huge miracles in our life. So go and download that on Audible if you fancy. But either way, you're going through a new phase when it comes to clearing up your life, dealing with the small things, looking at your health and well-being so that you can go onwards with more energy. Now, Mars is square Saturn, which is, again, a bit of a pain in the bum. But all of this energy this week is about you finding your balance and not losing your temper when it comes to your career. And it's also about committing to something. Maybe, when I say commitment, it doesn't mean committing to a new job, although it could do, but it can mean committing to changes within ourselves, owning our stuff, looking at our stuff, making changes, which will then bring external changes. So look at it always round. What can you change? What can you take charge of? What can you shift in yourself to help the energy shift along the way? Now, the big vibe for you this week is when the Sun, which is your ruler, joins forces with Pluto, and there's a big positive shift. And again, it's in your health and well-being and taking care of the details, and it could be to do with work as well. So expect a positive revelation towards the end of the week. Anyway, interesting times, my darling. I send you so much love. Come visit me on Instagram at Michele Knight, Michele with 1L. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon.
MicheleKnight.com. I was a client of Michele Knight, so I knew all of the psychics and they'd read for me.
It's such a innovative and really useful organisation to have at your fingertips.
There are a lot of people who they have an idea of what a psychic reading is, they have an idea of what a psychic should and shouldn't do, and a lot of it is from centuries gone by, the carnival sideshow, and Michele really has brought psychics into the modern world.
Michele Knight is a wonderful organisation to work for. It's a unique family, and that is readers, the customer service operators.
I know if I wanted to choose a reading, I know I wouldn't go to another company.
The ethics, the standard, the professionalism that we keep really is second to none.
To be honest, I've never really looked at another reader service because I don't think I need to.
When I finally got a job, I pray that I will do well with all the tests that we go through. I was absolutely delighted.
Well, the process of being employed with Michele Knight wasn't an easy one, which always makes it more rewarding when you do actually pass the 4 test readings that you have to go through before you're accepted.
The interview process is actually reading for other people, reading for some of Michelle's staff as well. It's actually, what they're looking for, specifics, so surname, relatives, their names. They're looking for what happened 2-3 years ago in detail.
To be sitting at home and then the phone rings and this beautiful distinctive voice, it's Michele Knight here, I'm ringing you for my test reading, is on the other end of the line, is scary. She really wants to know that her clients are getting validations.
You get a sense that everybody running it is on the ball.
The flexibility we get as readers, well, it's just great.
I do love the freedom of when I can work and when I can have a break.
Michele Knight family are amazing, really flexible, very supportive. It's like working for no other.
It's authentic, that's a big thing, it's authentic. She genuinely cares about her readers and about the people that we read for, so it's inclusive.
I love working for MicheleKnight.com. They're great people, it's a great energy there.
She really cares about her readers getting the best, and she really cares about the clients coming and walking away, and feeling like they got what they came for.
Working with Michele Knight, I know that I've got professional backup and I know that the clients are looked after very well as well.
Michelle's very involved with her readers personally. If you need information, you need anything from her, she will reply personally.
I just love being part of a unique team, one of the most unique companies that I've ever come across.